other one?
Your other favorite food? Shrimp, mashed potatoes.
I said shrimp.
And I know I'm just re-saying them.
It starts with A.
Applesauce?
Yes.
Oh, child.
Your favorite.
This is the first time that I'm vlogging on my camera since it has been fixed, and I'm so happy to have it back. I thought that I would have to wait months until I figured out getting a new camera or you know, just using my phone. Not that it's a big deal having to use my cell phone, but it was just going from one. When I want to stop it, I do this. It's just going from my cell phone to using a camera. It was just the little things I noticed that I just had to get used to. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but we are on our way to go run some errands in town, go pick up groceries. Towards the end of this week, I should be working on the back to school video because my kids do not go back to school until the 31st, August 31st. And that is because they are doing a lot of construction on their school, and the whole virus stuff has really put them behind. And so we're just waiting on that. And I also still have yet to see what is going to happen as far as their school goes. Basically, they have sent out surveys as to the options, and so the parents fill out the survey and then we go from there. But we still have a couple weeks until school starts, so we'll just kind of see what happens, see, you know, once the final decision is made for their school, then I can know, okay, this is what we're doing, kind of thing. So we are heading into town. I'm so happy to have my camera back. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have my camera back. Probably other side. So we got home and I put some of the cold groceries away. And I had to sit down and eat. We were so hungry because we had like nothing for breakfast. We had like no milk, no water, no nothing. So I kind of scrounged up whatever I could for breakfast. We went out, we got dressed, went out and ran our errands, got groceries, and then came back home. And because I did not have creamer, my head was like to the point where I just had to sit down for a little bit. And so
we put the groceries away.
You did. When I was sitting down, Dalton and Daylon
went in. I gave you guys a foot massage.
She did. She covered me up. She gave me a foot massage. And then Dalton and Daylon put away the rest of the groceries, picked up the kitchen, picked up like some stuff in the living room.
Didn't have to.
No, and that was very sweet. So I chugged one of those double shot drinks that you can get from like a gas station. Brett picks me up some of those every now and then. So I chugged one of those, chewed some minty gum, sat for just a little bit, and my headache is pretty much gone. I can still feel it just a little bit like behind my eye, but so because they were so helpful, I went ahead and set up this little paint area.
I had to repaint the whole eye because I messed up.
Oh,
I need yellow. Right, I need to take this brush.
Yeah, make sure you're rinsing these too, because these are nice brushes. I ended up buying these little owl figures. They had an owl.
Let the water turn it gold.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Daylon was gonna get the unicorn.
Yeah, I did too. They had these cute little owl statues, and
there's
this
a
is
head of a unicorn.
Yeah.
Just the head.
I'm surprised you didn't get the unicorn. But they picked the owls, so we bought some of those cheapy 50-cent paints. These are the best things to have on hand, just a ton of these little paints.
I'm drying mine off. Oh darn it, it looks like my guy's crying now.
Wow.
Yeah, I put a little bit of makeup on there so that's complete.
Looks good. You gonna put that in your room? These are the inside
of the ears.
Ooh, I like that. You could do that too, buddy. She did this color inside the ears. Right on there. This part is the inside.
I'm glad I grabbed a garbage bag.
Mm-hmm, that was helpful. I can pick it up too if you need to.
Oh yeah.
Good?
I can pull it off. I'm so shaky.
It's okay, just leave it. Here, can you pull the bag so it's straight? There you go.
Now it's easier.
Yeah.
I'm happy I got white paint.
Are you happy you got an owl?
Yes.
You like owls.
Well, if there was a guinea pig or a panda, I would get a guinea pig or a panda.
Why don't I, if you guys like doing those statues like this, why don't I see if they have more like on Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
And then we can...
If we can like put them, we
You
can
know
make
where
a shelf
You want to
and
know
then we
where I
put
have
those
seen
on
them
there.
a lot?
Like on top of
Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have like little ladybugs and stuff.
Well, I have a lot of ideas for your bedroom, like you said with the shelf.
And they have some prank stuff out there.
I have a lot of ideas for Christmas. Dalton's birthday is September 14th, and I need to start thinking about what we're doing.
His birthday is.
About what we're doing for his birthday.
So for 6 years, you still haven't figured out what.
So this is your
No, for
first
this
day.
year.
You're gonna be blind. Yay!
Oh, I did get
No,
some
I'm gonna
things
be
from...
fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to be working on, I will explain it all.
I'm gonna be freaking 9. I'm not gonna be 2.
I will be working on this command center. Now I'm going to get started on the calendar that I'm making, but I don't think I will be able to completely finish it, but I at least want to get it going because I'm going to be doing a full back to school video for you guys with school supplies, with clothes. I am 90% sure that we are sending Dalton and Dalen to school. I'm not even going to get into like details on why. It was just Brett was very adamant on keeping them home, and then the school came out with this plan to help kind of incorporate you know, safety at home, e-learning at home, but also the kids in the classroom. And not that it matters, but I don't know, like I feel like the kids at school is a small town school, you know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. I feel like I could go into detailed stuff about their school and why we decided to do that, but I'm pretty sure they are just going to school in the morning for a couple hours, then they're coming home and doing e-learning stuff, and I'm okay with that. So I feel like you kind of get
this feather.
You kind of get the best of both worlds in that. Thank you for that. Ugh. Gross, don't put that in my mouth. So whether they were gonna stay home or not, I was gonna redo this this whole wall anyways. I also want them to have school supplies and new clothes and stuff, just to kind of get back into the routine no matter what their school day will look like. And so this just isn't doing it for me anymore. I love this, and I think at least until the kids are in at least high school, I will always have something like a command center. It has been so helpful, and so I thought that I would bring you along when I redo it. So basically on Etsy, I found a calendar, and it is more of like a modern looking calendar because they use plexiglass. They use really cool, pretty like sticker fonts. It's very clean, very simple. Let me show you a picture of what it is, and then I can explain it a little bit better. This is the calendar that I found on Etsy, and you can see it has the name, it has the days of the week, it also has to do, a menu, don't forget. Like, you can kind of customize this. Well, I can kind of customize this however I want. So what I'm thinking is I bought a big piece of plexiglass. These little things I got on Amazon for $12. I think the plexiglass was, I don't even remember how much it was. It wasn't much at all. $12, $15, I want to say. And then all of the writing and stuff I can do with my Cricut, which it's gonna be a little bit of work, but I can do that with my Cricut. And then these, like I said, I got these on Amazon, but instead of doing gold, I thought I would do black. And so I got everything to make this. So this little calendar is going to go up here, and it's going to replace this, it's going to replace that, and it's all kind of going to be combined into one thing, because I'm going to have a menu, like a dinner menu. I'm going to have, you know, our schedule. That's going to go up here. These baskets, I love this. I actually took the baskets off of something else and then I put them on the piece of wood. These, I love them, but they don't fit. Like the papers, when you put them down in here, they get like smushed a little bit. Like they don't fully, I don't know, they don't fit in here. You know what I mean? So I kind of have to fold stuff. And so I love having this system of putting their homework and stuff in here, but this has got to go. They came with 3 of these little pocket wall holders, paper holders. They came with 3. So I don't know if I'm going to do, like, I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna have to see once I put it up. I have an idea of how I want it. It's all right, it'll come off. Oh, these are perfect.
Looks like a pickle.
All right, so these are perfect. I did not want to go with a wire basket. There were a ton of really cute, like between $20 to $30 wire baskets, and it was like a set of 3 or a set of 2 that you just, they are almost like stuck together, if that makes sense. But I'm trying to go with a different look in here. I love the wire basket look for the playroom, not necessarily for what I'm going for in here. Oh, perfect. So this is what they look like. The back is open, which I didn't realize that, but it is what it is. It hangs on the wall, and then it looks like you just screw in the screws, and then it hangs just like a picture frame. And these are perfect, and I liked how that looks kind of like pretty. And then I thought doing their name on the front, or like probably just their name. I don't want to do homework, because if it's not just homework, I think I'll just put their name so that they know where, you know, which basket is theirs. I will do white. I even thought about doing black vinyl on the front with my Cricut. White would clearly stand out, but I thought black, it would, I don't know, I've been loving the look of like white on white, how it's a subtle detail, if that makes any sense. So these came with 3. These are perfect. Perfect. Oh, it came with these too. Came with some screws. Perfect. So.
That's what I need.
Oh, okay. Afternoon trying to figure out how to make this calendar work for our family. I don't want to copy off of the other calendars, because I don't need to make a to-do list on here. I really just need a calendar, a dinner menu. That would be so helpful, because then I don't have to use up so much paper. But I'm gonna have to finish this a different day. I just kind of wanted to show you a more in detail process of like how I'm going to do it. This is just what I have so far. For some reason, my Cricut is not extending these lines, but they will all be the same length over here. and then I have the calendar part, and then I have, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do dinner right here and then like to do or notes or extras or something, you know, if I need to, I don't know, you know what I mean, like extra little things that I need to schedule or dentist appointment to call or something like that, I can write it down here. So I'm gonna figure out another column, and I don't know if I'm gonna do circles or squares. It's just like, now it's just down to the final little details, but this is what it will look like. And so I'm trying to see size-wise, that is my biggest hurdle right now, trying to make sure that this size is going to match up to being on here. So I have my tape measure out, and I'm just trying to measure everything. So I thought it could either sit long ways like this or up and down, and I think it's gonna work better to do it long ways like this. So this is what it looks like for now. So I'm just gonna have to save this project and come back to it tomorrow or a different day. So I guess I talked about this. I never remember where I talk about something and where I don't. I know I mentioned that I did not have my camera because my camera broke. So I went to go get it fixed. It took about a week to get it fixed. It was a couple $100, but I was fine with that because that was way cheaper than having to get a new camera, and I absolutely love my Canon G7X. So I got that fixed. The past couple weekends ago, I had my best friend, she's getting married in a couple months, so I had her bachelorette party one weekend, her wedding shower the next weekend, and then immediately after that I had my niece. She came to visit for from Tuesday until Friday. So we just hung out, and I always want to vlog when she's here, but I find it difficult to vlog when she's here because I'm just trying to get caught up on like house stuff when she's napping, and then when she's awake it's just a constant like playing with the kids kind of thing, hanging out. So that is kind of getting you guys all caught up on what's been going on. I know I mentioned it on my Instagram, but I don't know if I mentioned it on here. Dinner's finally done. It gets so hot in this kitchen because we don't have a window unit in here, and I need to get one in.
There's a fan.
Yeah. You okay over there? So dinner's done. We have pasta with mushrooms, and it's in like a white creamy cheesy sauce. It's so good. This is again another very, very simple recipe that I have.
My finger hurts.
And I'm sorry, baby.
How do you like bend it?
This is a really, really easy, simple garlic bread too to make. So for the garlic bread, I take $1 French bread, cut it in half, put it on a baking sheet, and then I boil, or not boil, but I do a half to 1 stick of butter, and then probably a little bit of minced garlic. You put it in a pot, you let that kind of cook together till the butter melts, and then you brush it on the French bread. Fresh mozzarella, 400 degrees. It's really good. Usually I do not do the dishes in the evening. I do them in the morning, but I decided I had a little spurt of motivation there. So I went ahead and just picked up the kitchen, did the dishes, put them away, cleaned the sink, jeez. So now I am outside. I'm gonna take care of these guys. It's about 8 o'clock right now, but it's still pretty light out. so funny to me that they all stay in the same like coop. Basically we got the ducks and the turkeys at the exact same time, and so when they were little they both had to be under a heat lamp, obviously, so we kept them in the same like trough, the same area under a heat lamp, and then as they got bigger we put them in with the goats, because sometimes the chickens can be a little mean. And so we just feel like they're safer in with the goats. The goats don't really care, so we put all of them in with the goats, and then we keep them in the goat pen for like a week or so, and then after a week we let them out of the goat coop, the goat pen, and then when they are able to finally like kind of wander around the yard, they just automatically stay in their own little clique. This is pretty much it for today. I would just really wanted to pick up my camera, and it just feels so good to finally vlog again. I'm gonna end it out here, get my kids to bed. It's probably 8:20 or so. I'm gonna take my makeup off and get to bed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be the back to school video. I'm trying to do more of a combination of like daily vlogs, but also crafty, cleaning, organizing, that kind of stuff. Trying to do a good combination of both. So I hope you enjoy both kinds of videos. I'm trying to put both styles out there, because I know people like different stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and following along with my family. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Good night.